Pink October. Hey, coach, how do I correct mistakes with the child? Great question. Um, the best way to correct anything is twofold. Two ways to correct anything with the person that you may have offended is to be humble and to be okay, hold on. What was my other word? To be humble, to be kind, three things, and to be patient. Humble, humility, kindness, and patience is the best ingredients to help redeem the trust, to redeem the love. And oh no, it's four things: humility, kindness, patience, and change behavior. If you want to get your child back that you may have offended, that you may have hurt, or to get or to be a better husband, or to be a better wife, number one, you have to be humble. You have to humble yourself. You got to release all pride. You got to look at yourself and say, what did I do to contribute to the situation? I'm not going to, because what happens is people justify their behavior because of something that's not even justifiable. They justify their behavior. Well, I did this because of you. No, 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 no. You don't approach anybody like you approach people humble, and say, you know what? I take full responsibility. Anytime my wife and I get into any type of disagreement, as the leader, I take responsibility, because there could have been a better way, I could have led better. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if she's at fault. I don't care if she was wrong. I take full responsibility, because if I would have done, now, don't get me wrong, she takes responsibility as well. But as the leader, I'm not going to wait for her to take responsibility. I'm going to take responsibility for my actions, and then I'm going to change my behavior. Number one is humble. You got to approach them with humility, say, you know what, I was wrong. Number two, you have to be kind. Humility and kindness it goes hand in hand when it comes to people. When you go to your child, say, you know what, I was wrong. And you correct yourself in front of them, and then you teach them how to correct themselves and however they contribute. But you be kind to them, be gentle to them, because if you just harsh and I love you, but you just harsh, it's going to be hard for, because they're little humans. People are humans with all different types of emotions, and if you're not able to process your emotion, you can't get mad at a younger person who's going to be unable to process their emotion. I work at elementary school. I see it all the time. When I'm in a car line, or when a kid comes into breakfast, and kids come to me crying sometimes. I'm like, what's wrong? My mom yelled at me. Parents understand that when you no matter what a child does, you got to handle things differently, because energy travels. So if you cussing at your kid, yelling at your kid, slapping your kid, and your kid, you giving a maximum punishment for a misdemeanor, you know what I'm saying? There's a right way to correct. But if you channel that negative energy because you got bad energy, that kid is going into school. How's that kid going to learn? So you got to think 2 or 3 moves ahead to recognize their brains are not mature enough to process their emotion, to process their action like you. So you got to always be the bigger person. So that humbles you, because you begin to walk in empathy, understanding that kid don't know no better than you. And there's some people that got childish behaviors. And even when I deal with adults with childish behavior, I don't get myself upset. I'm the greater adult. I'm the more mature adult. So I humble myself. I don't bring myself to their level. I humble myself to their level to recognize their level. And then I jump back to my level and hopefully have the opportunity to help them come to that level. So you approach them with humility, and you be kind to them going forward. And number 3, be patient. Let them process their emotions. Be patient. Don't rush them into coming back. You be patient with them as you continue to be kind, as you continue to be humble. Now, if their behavior crosses the line, you just got to ask the Holy Spirit how to correct them. Spare the rod, spoil the child. The older they get, you might have to do a little bit more different things that they're more attached to that will get their attention. But then again, you got to change, number 4, your behavior going forward, and say, you know what? You look them in the eye and say, through the help of the Holy Spirit, son or daughter, I'm not going to act like this anymore. Be patient with me, and be honest with them. Be honest with God, and be able to talk to God and say, God, show me why I'm the way I am. And he'll show you, and he'll teach you how to approach your child differently, because he made your child. He'll reveal to you what kind of personality you have, and you'll be able to go accordingly. So, hey, coach, how do I correct mistakes with the child? I hope I answered your question correct. I don't know if you're talking about how do you correct mistakes with the child as far as you making a mistake. Let's go to the other side. If a child make a mistake, same process flows. Be patient, be kind, be patient, be kind, be humble, change your behavior, and also continue to change the way you correct them in a way that's a little bit more godly and helpful. I hope I attacked your question at the right angle, but those principles apply to both sides.